We back. I didn't like you talking shit about Daddy Mahomes. They had to do something about it. I almost wrote out Camara. No, my internet's it's dropped multiple times per day since the hurricane. I assume it's because like the internet service providers are like getting people back into getting people back connected again in lumps, and when that happens, it like causes a quick drop for everybody or something. So as long as they're still doing that, I'm gonna continue to have this problem, but it is frustrating. Yeah, basically everyone apparently can go up and down except Mahomes. Mahomes has to go up. You can't argue it. It's like, imagine Baker Mayfield last year was 19. Wow, I thought he was going to be like 10. Fuck it. Say that Baker Mayfield last year was 10. Actually, for my sake, let's do it like this. Because he played every game, right? Did that put him lower? Wait. No, I missed him. 10. Okay. So he's 10th in total fantasy points. Not in points per game, but that's... Fuck it. Baker Mayfield was 10th in fantasy points last year. If last year you had said, actually, I think he's higher than that, you would have sounded like kind of crazy, right? Like, it would have been kind of the same thing with me saying Mahomes should be lower, right? I'm not necessarily saying that, but like there should be an argument for it, right? Like for every person in the list, except for the very top and the very bottom, you should be able to say they can be ranked up or down given where their current fantasy football ranking is. And it's like, if you look at Baker last year, Baker would have looked like one of those exceptions where it's like, no, he's definitely down. We all agree he should definitely be down. And then you look at 2024 and he's second. Maybe he holds it, maybe he doesn't, but like, there's an argument he should be up, is what I'm getting at. It's just wild. I need to reset my chat view. A second. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. I'm just kind of sick of hearing it, is really what it boils down to. It's just like the whole, like, what's so fun about the NFL is when you can talk about, like, where you can have discussions, right? Like, Jordan Love's the MVP, right? Or Lamar. Or my brother would sit here and say, give it to Baker, right? Like, and we can all sit here and have these discussions. But it's like, Patrick Mahomes comes up in conversation and you're the devil if you say that he's playing like the 24th best quarterback in the league right now. Right? Like, it's just annoying. It's like, I want to just talk football with people. I don't want it to be this, like, you have to think this way. Like, I don't know, man. And I think with, like, because it's different with, like, Daniel Jones, right? Like, Daniel Jones, like, I used to, not that I used to, like, think that he was really good. I used to think particularly Josh Allen was not as good as he looked, and Daniel Jones is not as bad as he looked, because they're both very similar quarterbacks. Just one plays for a much better team. That was my opinion for the longest time. And now I see there's a larger separation between them than I gave them credit for. But like, that was an opinion that I held for a while, and it was a fun opinion to have because it never felt like there were stakes on that opinion. Like, it's fun to root for Daniel Jones, and like, no one's saying you have to say Josh Allen is like the best quarterback in the NFL. It was like, I just thought, like, it was like me saying that we should dial it back on Josh Allen is like a lot of people saying we need to dial it back on Justin Herbert. We need to dial it back on, you know, whatever, Lamar Jackson, he can't win big games. We need to dial it back on Joe Burrow, he can't stay healthy. We need to dial, like, everyone has these reasons, Josh Allen included, has these reasons for us to dial it back on them. And so it's like me dialing it back on him and trying to hype up Daniel Jones and make this fun comparison because their play style is like always just like a fun take. Like, it's like, I don't know, I just enjoy trying to find new fun ways to look at the NFL and look at the players playing in it. And once we start like solidifying things in stone, especially things that just aren't in stone, it's like, it's so frustrating. It's like, I don't know, because like to me it's like, the comparison to that would be saying that Tom Brady's the GOAT. It's like, you know, shouldn't I be complaining about that as well, locking that in stone? But it's like, I feel like we all kind of agree that that's locked in stone. And it's like, if you have an argument about it, it's like, I don't know, maybe I am just being biased, but it's like, he's won 7, like, it's like the second most Super Bowls is 4. Like, it's not close, you know, like, and so it's like, I don't know, that one feels just more absolute, whereas like right now it's like everyone's just like praising Mahomes for what he's doing. It's like, yeah, he wins a lot of games, but it's like, that's all he does, and it's not him. Like, I'm sorry, he's 24th in fantasy points, and I, again, with the whole fantasy thing, but like, he's 24th. Like, put it however, whatever criteria you want here for descending passer rating. I'm not even a huge fan of passer rating as a sole metric either. Oh, this is 2023. That's absolutely hilarious. I should probably do a limit as far as, yeah, games are concerned. Pass attempts. I don't know. You gotta have 100. No. Yeah, you gotta have 100. There won't be probably even 32 of them, but that's fine. There's 31. It is pretty good. Pretty good comparison. Mahomes is 19 in passer rating. Like, I don't know, man. Pick whatever fucking metric you want. Like, he's not playing good. Like, that's the point of all of these metrics, is that even if it's not absolute, the positioning, like, it's close enough. It generally describes that Mahomes is playing below average, not below his average, below average quarterback play this season. And it's like, I don't know. Sam Darnold is playing significantly better than him, and his team sure is 5-1. Jared Goff playing significantly better than him, and his team's 5-1. Like, I don't know. It's just like, oh, but he's 6-0. He hasn't lost. He's the only team that hasn't lost. It's like, yeah, but that's not that different from 5-1. First off, it's frankly not that different from 4-2. And it's like, I don't know. It's not him. He's not the reason they're winning. Like, I hate to break it to all these like forced opinions about him, but it's like, he's not the reason they're winning. And it's just like, I don't know. I get so fed up because I get put on this like pedestal, like, oh, you're just a hater, you're just coping. It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm being pretty realistic about this. Like, I don't know. Like, that's not good, Dan. It's not good, and he's got half the touchdowns of Jordan Love. Like, it's not good. Like, you can't keep. And he threw another 2 today. Dude, one more Aaron Rodgers passing touchdown to cash. For real? That's actually pretty cool. Well, assuming what's his bucket stays under whatever 25. Oh, and you have Mayfield tomorrow anyway in your bet. I don't know, man. Oh, do neither of us have anyone Sunday night? Oh, that's annoying. So we're all on Monday night. Baker at the 8:15. and then James Conner, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and Trey McBride at 9 p.m. That's crazy. You added another bet? I don't like you. Russ Wilson, Zach Wilson. What's the difference? How's this game going right now? Oh, God. Oh, God. I hate that the Steelers put Russell Wilson in. Not because he doesn't deserve it, not because Justin Fields deserved it, but because it makes Aaron Rodgers look competent, and Aaron Rodgers has just not been good this season. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns and Brock Purdy less than 214 yards. $5 to $15. Kenny, you just placed 3 bets this week, man. Can I just say that that's like not all right? $11 total for a total of like 60. Well, maybe 60 if you hit them all. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm playing chess again. That Ara game was like a lot, and it wasn't really rewarding. It was just a lot of things happening that I wasn't necessarily enjoying. So, ooh, 11 points for just a 1730. I don't mind that. Damn. I think it's you. It's together. 10 for 34. I just need a touchdown from Derrick Henry and 1 more touchdown from Rodgers. Oh my god, dude, you need so many things. Stop needing so many things. I don't know. I just want to do that. That was a free pawn. Why did I do that? The answer was definitely D6. Whatever. That'd be annoying. I guess I'll just go here. No, I won't. We're gonna go get Subway? Hell yeah, bro. What we like to see, baby. I'm not playing this well right now. First off, I hung a pawn. Just straight up, no questions asked, hung a pawn. Go ahead and save you the time from moving Queen C2. Oh, that's a good move. Fine. That'd be annoying when he takes and plays c4. Like that. That's annoying. Doesn't do anything. I'm just trading everything down. Down 2 pawns. Whoa. That's a crazy motherfucking move. I don't know. I gotta play it. Down 2 pawns. Ah. I can't even go over here. But he can't go over here. Ah. Threatening M1. Oh, no, I'm not. Guess he brings the rook back. I had to commit. I had to completely ignore his pawns walking and try and make a move with the rook, and with the plan that I made just didn't work, and I didn't have enough time to rethink it. He gives back though. Oh, that's rude. I get the knight back for free. Whichever rook he takes, I take the other. It's crazy. Fuck. And he has to take one or else he gets mated. Damn. That hurts. You just gotta be able to calculate, find and calculate stuff like that. I don't know. That's the book I know, and honestly, that was already an assumption. All right, let's calculate shit. I don't know, man. Oh. Oh, I guess that works. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. That doesn't. He's got a ridiculous number of pieces defending that, though. I don't know. Okay. We've each got like 4 pieces to. Whoa. Aggressive. This is so dumb. Neither of us understand what the fuck is happening. We're just playing pieces that are safe. Literally, fuck you. It's great, man. And then I'm gonna kick you and you're gonna go back. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna kick you because that's gonna mess with my pawn structure. I'll just leave it. How are you gonna get a piece in? What's your plan? Okay. I was actually wondering if you would play that. That doesn't feel like something you can get away with. Okay, I'll take whatever you. Yeah, because this is just great. Great experience here. I'll love this. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah. Oh, can't play that. That would have been bad. That is. Oh, I have to guard that. That doesn't even guard that. That's kind of rude. Oh. Okay. Fuck. Okay. We're good, except we're definitely not. Oh, jeez. So rude. Whatever. This is the stupidest game of chess I ever played. That was never fun. No part of that game was interesting. Probably should have played c3, but okay. That's a crazy motherfucking move. You gotta take this. Okay. Should have probably taken here first. You could take this with either piece, but I guess, yeah, if you took with the queen, you'd be fine. That is the dumbest move I've seen in a very, very long time. You ready for this? Sick. Does rook d8 work? Probably not, right? Oh shit. I want to take the bishop and go queen g4. Am I really not up material? That's kind of lame. Ugh. I don't like that. I'm about to sack on that e6 pawn. Oh, that's rude. Ooh. That's rude. What's up, just five? Yeah, I guess I didn't actually stop myself. Hi, squirrel. Done with Ara. Yeah, it's a video game. He's gonna take the C rook. I'm gonna be sad. As long as I'm not moving either of these rooks, okay, he doesn't really have to do anything about it. Oh, fuck. I pointed it out for that reason and then just immediately forgot it. It's crazy how my mind works. You're working on your center? Ah! Sick. Not to give you a boner. Too late. Cool. Probably that, I would guess. Probably a 14.95 right now. What are we doing? I almost just clicked the button.
You gotta know that's started after.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing. I mean, this is over here, but I'm not having it right now. Okay. Hiya. What? Not yet. Okay. It's annoying. Probably try and go here. Fuck. Okay, we're good. That'd be a hilarious move. Because I would just take, but... I like my position. I forgot that I was up a pawn. I don't really have another way to attack that knight, though. Wow. Oops. Whatever you play, I'll just play that. And then that. Oh. I'm winning. Actually, no, because if he plays this, I can't do that. I have to go here. But yeah, I won. He didn't calculate that correctly, and that's okay. That or he did calculate it, and it was just like he was kind of lost already, which he may have been. Played pretty well. Apparently that's not a good move. I don't really understand that, but sure. He is supposed to play that. That's great. Oh no, he's supposed to play it now. That makes sense. Yeah, playing it here would have been ridiculous. Playing it here, actually, it's kind of a vibe. That's cool. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, jeez, Calvin Austin, man. Let's get right, but in the end, normal life. Do I have someone in this game? Oh, Pittsburgh defense. Devontae Adams having 6 targets on a team that he joined on Monday is a little bit ridiculous. Tuesday. Oh, you guys can't see this. Well, at least. That's fine. $89,000 viewers is absolutely ridiculous. Sign in to play Realms today. Where's my mouse? I'm gonna vomit. Jesus, what? I think I just need to be the one that controls things. Too often I'm like asking people like, are we doing Maze World? And it's like, bro, just fucking hop on Maze World. Like, just fucking do it. Loser. Oh, daddy. What happened to your center? He had an opinion. This is sick. Oh, but I have to go through like literally every chest. What I might do... You're gonna redo it? Okay. Word. What I might do... is make loot tables for all of those towers and chests and stuff like that. And just have them spawn that way, because that would be easier, I think. It would at least, everything would be in a file structure rather than in some coordinate on the maze world. Oh, but how would it know to call that? How did I do it in the first place? Hold on, we're gonna do a different view. We're just gonna do desktop view so you guys can see like when I have stuff overlaid it. How did I do this? Let's do Maze Blicky. So it's all one thing. It's a single pools thing. There is a way to do it, but I don't really like it. Because how did I do random chests in the first place? What is this? Wait, why isn't it? Did I not? Oh, this was Luke's attempt at doing the... Ugh, and he didn't nail him. Oh, so this is the... Yeah. I feel like there was a better way for me to do this, because the way I have it right now, I have 3 different JSONs. One named Maze Blicky, Maze Strong, and Maze Weak. But I feel like I could probably put them all in one file and just have them be a different pool. Right, because this is an array. But I just do, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, and it's an array with a bunch of entries. So it comes all the way down here and then just ends the array with one item in it. So I should be able to put a comma right here and add another pool. Interesting. What I really should do, no, I shouldn't, but could, is make like a Python script that creates this file, and does it like just adjusts the weights differently, because the way it works right now is they're dependent on each other, and I don't really like that. Right, like you have a 1 weight chance of getting this specific book, but if there was only one other item you could get, that's a really high chance of getting that specific book, you know. So I would prefer it to be like a chance odds kind of thing, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could just like copy and paste that and rename it tower loot tower chest .json, and then actually let's open that, and does JSON take comments? It does. Cool. So then, yeah, all of these entries. Interesting. All right, so it'll just have a Glock. It'll spawn 4 to 8 Glocks every time. Oh. I need to recompile the files and upload them every time I test it. Or maybe I test it offline. Or off the server, at least. That sucks. Because, yeah, I definitely need to recompile so it gets this data. Oi. So I can't do it here. I'll probably be back. I'm going to do it on a version over here first. I should have a Maze World beta file. I don't know why I just loaded into this world. That's not, I think I need to load it first before I can test it. Also, it's like a 4 meg world. What are we doing? Jesus. Why is it locked? Oh, because it was never supposed to stack to 64 in the first place, I think. Something like that. Anyway. I have a test section, or did I really get rid of it? It's kind of cool. I like really started to kind of finalize this shit. I don't remember. Did block not work? Is that why I didn't do that? Loot table is going to be, what did I call it? It wasn't Maze Blicky, it was Tower Chest. In quotes, right? Something like that. be fine. Oh, well, okay. Admittedly. AC. Okay. I expected 10. Bitch. What this does. Slot.inventory 10. Wait, then why was it? Had to be slot.container because I did a block. I don't get that. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Loot table not found. That's fine. Whoopsies. Oh, that worked. Okay. I don't get slot.container, but whatever. I guess a button. And it doesn't have that yet. And I need to also fill the tower. Just sure. But that file name's not in here. So save and quit. And then compile this behavior pack. Yeah. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna zip this and call it. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna try this again and zip the two of them together and call it Maze World Beta dot MC add-on. Yep, and then X behavior pack. It's that. Please. Oh, the ID is the same, so I can't just do that. Well, fine. No, but it said failed to input. And okay, all right. Well, fuck me. Delete that. So yeah, I am just gonna have to delete this every time, which is annoying. Please. Okay. Then I'm going to I really should just call this Maze World BP so I don't have to keep typing this every time. Honestly, I should call it Maze World BP.MC add-on, and then when I zip it up, I'll just delete the .zip at the end. Yeah, actually, that's a kind of genius idea. Oh, no, because, well, oh, okay, I can't. Well, wait, what was that pop-up, though? Why is it open? Oh, because all of the, not all of the one file that I have open. Oh, folder Sorry, different name. Yeah. So then. Oh, so I won't even be able to do what I'm trying to do. Well, what if I just call it like dot? Fuck you. Okay, cancel. Not one. Sure. Same thing here. Add the one. Call it a resource pack. Cool. Now when I compress this to a zip, I can just hit right, delete, 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 back, enter. Control X makes it a little bit faster. Resource pack. It's copied over to here, even though it doesn't really matter. I think it does matter now, but whatever. Resource pack tries to load in. It's gonna say it failed because it doesn't have the other one, and then it's not gonna be able to load the other one because it loaded the other one. Yeah. This should automatically be trying to pull those in, so let's see if it works. It might just work actually, since it's offline world. Might be a little more friendly with that. Need a drink. Having that over 1.5 times. I hate you. Why didn't it do that? Oh, that's interesting. All right, I got 4 Glocks. Four Glocks. I'd like to get something other than 4 Glocks at some point. There we go, 6 Glocks. Okay, so that vaguely works the way I want. Still want it to spawn a chest, but I don't think I could do that. What is it? No. I mean, I guess I can do that. What's up, Wagner? I don't get it. which admittedly I didn't get it before. Stop! I could have dropped my croissant. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Does it allow that? What this is Bedrock Edition. So like a version? It's from 2023. Maybe it's out of date. No, that makes sense. Position makes sense. I put in the position. That's what the tildes are. Did we just... No. My computer made a noise as if it disconnected from the internet. That's why we pissed. I don't know how anyone would hate Jameson man. Sent you a video of him responding to D28. He's so damn good. Oh, I saw that of him basically saying like I would never. I was disgusted that the people were cheering it on or whatever. I think I saw that. Do I like this little sleeper feed thing that they've got? Kind of. But I only don't like it because I have so many fucking players. Like, if it only did it for one team, I think I'd like it a lot more. I could probably change the notification settings and such. Steelers defense, not the time to suck. Just gotta put that out there. If I lose to Brandon, I'd be pissed. Especially because neither of us are playing well. Yeah, I saw that, the post-game interview. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I kind of couldn't fucking stand it. It was like all like dramatized and everything and slow, and I was like, huh. I don't get it. What is slot ID? Slot number in which to place the first item. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can make it like 1. I just want to place the loot from tower chest. With no, yeah, no count and no tool. Huh. I want to find a way to use something like this in Maze World to drop the loot in. Is it because the tildes aren't with a space? I don't remember that being a problem before, but try it. Oh. I don't get it. This is why the whole maze is made out of entities instead of chests, because I could never figure out how to do this. I still don't understand how to do this. I can get it to work in my inventory, but that's for an entity, so I guess that doesn't really answer my fucking question either, does it? Oops, I don't know why I just did that. I mean, I could try and do a loot replace blog. That's not gonna work, but this should. Okay, it does. So then I don't get it. I picked the square too higher in this direction. Genuinely? Like... oh shit. Ah, fuck. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do 3. Which should be the center, but we're gonna check all of them and see where it puts it. What the fuck? Maybe I need to like go up 1 too. Here, I guess I could do this first. Okay, up 1. I guess it's the only thing I can think of. I don't get it. Does it need the slash? It shouldn't. This is broken, Luke, help. No, I'm trying to add something and I can't figure it out. So basically, so it is kind of broken. Because, well, this actually might not show it, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, so basically with the new update and everything I had to do yesterday, wherever the old items were, they cleared out of these chests. So I need to refill these chests. But instead of just refilling the chests, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a loot table. Because I wanted to do this before anyway. I'm going to make a loot table to fill those chests, and then we should never have this problem again. Or if we do, I need to update the actual, like, file stuff, like version number, whatever. and I shouldn't actually have to update anything in Minecraft. So I wanted to do a loot table, but I cannot fucking figure out loot replace block coming from a command block. I got it to work out of my inventory, which is funny because like I got it to put it into my inventory, but then I also got it to put it into a chest when I'm standing on the chest, but at the very top, so I'm technically in the square that the chest is. It'll do it. So basically, you want to give the towers random loot, not tower specific. I can make it tower specific, or I can make it shared. Right now, I just want one loot to like, it's just like to start it off, one loot table, just put all the towers on the same thing, and we'll figure it out from there. But then it's like, I could add a loot table for each tower. I totally could. But I need to figure out how to fucking do it. And so that's why it's so annoying, because I can run the command from my inventory and it puts it in there. But when I run the same thing from a command block, that's 3 negative. It's 3 more negative, right? But I tell it to go back 3 positive. It doesn't do it. And I don't... The only thing I can think... Just do that. Because this I know should work. Yeah, it's just not working. XYZ. Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't really matter with XYZ because we know that Y is in the middle. I just did +1 and it didn't work. So, and I've done it like with and without this slash, and I can't get it to work. But it works when I do like... You think you know? Hope so. Oh. Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh, man. Get a load of this guy. Jeej, dude. I'm so smart. IBM hire me. Be starting left tackle for IBM's football team in Japan. Have I told you guys about that? The IBM has a football team in the Japanese football league. Like they're called like the whatever city they are, Blue. Yeah, look at. Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Big Blue homepage. Big Blue football. In the X League. Jesus, this is a lot. It founded in 1976 as the IBM Thinkers. And they changed their name in 89 to IBM Big Blue. Yo, they won the X2 Central Divisional title in 1996. Promoted from X2 to X1 in 97? Advanced to the final stage, but lost in 2010. Wasn't outputting any impos, was you way to tell? Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just thought it was thinking that it was working, and that's why it wasn't exporting anything. Yeah. They went 5-0 in 2001 and promoted from X2 to X1. Wait, what? Oh, probably X like 3 to X2. Right? So that's how they got to X2, and then in 2001 they went up again. Something like that. I'll make food. Be right back. Sounds good. Yo, David Stant is a football coach, currently head coach of the Kyo Unicorns. But rather went to Japan to play the X League in 1990 after being scouted by the recruit Seagulls. Started his coaching career for the Seagulls after the X League ruled against allowing import foreign players at the time. I love the accidental extra period, because what? Dude, I'm big on the IBM Big Blue football team lore. Excellent Super. I think that's why I heard about them, because I heard that they did good and got promoted in 2022. That's hilarious. No, John Stanton. Is that... No, Stant. This dude there's two dudes that went to Colorado State in 2023 that are playing there now. Quarterback from UNLV 2 years ago. Anyone heard of any of these people? Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, are you talking about John Stanton? Nice. They also have a rugby union? Hell yeah! Oh man. What is the X League? Which are 12 minutes instead of 15 during the first stage of the season. Interesting. There are 4 tiers, X3, X. So yeah, then in 97 they probably went from 3 to 2. In 01 they went from 2 to 1, and then in 2022 they went from 1 area to 1 super. So the IBM team is like good. Like they climbed the damn ranks, dude. The Japan X Bowl? Dude, hell yes. Oh my god, the teams they're competing against is Panasonic, Tokyo Gas. I don't know either of these, but I assume that's basically Japanese Coke. Fujitsu. Yeah, I mean, I've like kind of heard of. I think I've heard of that. That's a tech company, I think. Yeah, I've seen that logo before. Ever heard of this one? I don't know. The Panasonic Impulse. That's so good. From Chiba Chiba. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Awesome. Also, shout out to the head coach still saying Kevin Kraft, even though Kevin Kraft hasn't been the head coach. Oh no, he is. Never mind. I got him mixed up again with Dave Stant. I'm trying my hardest out here. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, the Adams wanted to leave Bears because they couldn't win, just to be traded to the Jets to not win. Are they really losing? This is amazing. To Russell Wilson, baby. Who got it? Pickens? No, Pickens got the other one. Oh, he ran it. This actually looks like a really good game. It's just hard for me to give a fuck about football. 20 points. I got fleeced, dude. Don't worry. Luckily, he's not starting him against me. He's got Baker and Herbie. Oh. It's so weird calling you bad trades. What's good, Ford's the Go? Welcome back. How you been? Long time no see. Doing good. I like that. I swear I'm on Minecraft. Okay, now that I've got that figured out, that Luke helped me figure this out. What I should be able to do then is just have a command block at the end of the chain that fills a specific... I could do a specific coordinate. I'm not a huge fan of that. No, wait. The whole rest of this is done by specific coordinates, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I could say at those 9 locations, drop this chest. No, I can't, because the chests aren't in the same spot every time. So then what's gonna have to happen is it has to be per thing. So when it calls loads tower 1, oh no. Yeah? Wait. I can just make a chain that replaces all of these towers, chests. So it would be fixed to this coordinate and this coordinate. Right? And this coordinate, except fuck. People getting creative. Sorry, it's gonna have to be a chest. Right, and then this coordinate. So it doesn't always have to be the exact same part of the tower. It just has to be that exact square in this area of the map. So once it replaces that, then it picks which tower to load and does it. The problem is if a tower is duplicated twice, it'll have the same loot twice, and I don't want that. I want to have random loot. So I play Bedrock. I actually have this world up on a realm, but right now I'm not on it. I'm just trolling. I have a Ford Edge. Nice. Can you add me? Like to the realm? Yeah, probably. Again, I'm not on it at the moment, so I'm not really focused on that. But yeah, if I hop back on it and like you're here and whatnot, I'll get you in. Technically, I'm working on it offline because it's easier to make changes on the version that I have saved locally, and then I post it up after. I don't typically add viewers just because I got so many of them. I think I've told you... Yeah, I haven't told you this before, but I've told other people. Yeah, I don't typically add viewers just because I end up with... There's so many of them, it would just, like, it gets out of control. But... So... Okay. So when I start a game...
I'm not going to, so quit asking.
Please don't help. To be entirely honest, I've invested a lot of time into this.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, it's supposed to be separated by 1. I thought I was missing some blocks there. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I've kind of put a lot of time into this, so not really offering that up for new guys at the moment. Sorry. Don't don't make me say no twice. That's just weird. That's awesome, man. It's cool. That's cool. Bet you'll look good when you're done. I need it to, so every time I start a game, no, I need it to be like constant.
Meep.
No pomegranates! No, not pomegranates!
I think why can't I pick this up?
Who wants to lick my cheeks?
What the fuck? Okay, I guess that works. I see I have some takers. If you learn anything from streaming life, it means no means no. Was that supposed to make me laugh as much as it did, Wager? I was hoping to at least get a chuckle. Okay, I was wondering if you were referencing the same thing that I... Yeah. You get where I'm going. I need help in my city. You just need more. You just need to work harder, man. Not working hard enough. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to make it such that it always has 5 items. That feels reasonable. I think 12 is where I want to go with that. Honestly, what if I just what if I just uncommented this? Save that. This would just be a normal chest, but I'll test it out. So I would need to recompile this. Just to say compressed to zip. Let's see if that worked. Did not. What if I save and quit and come back? Maybe that'll work. Fingers crossed. What the fuck? Wait, what? You have 5 picks in this draft now? I'm so proud of you, Wager. You don't have redstone. Oh my god, it's a trap chest. That's hilarious. So every time I opened it, it was sending a signal down. That's so good. That's so good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I've effectively figured this out. But what I need to do first off is get the trap chest out of my inventory. That's cool that it updated right away. It's because it's local that it was able to do it. So I just need this to be, I guess I could try it with repeating. Oh, it's active. Sure. And then I want it to move 1 over. What? There we go. That's cool. I have 9 picks in the 2025 and 2026 draft. 2 of them are mine. The 2025 first and the 2026 fifth. That's funny. I don't know what else, but I feel the need to share. Big money, no whammy. I need head. This is so dope. I could watch this for like way longer than I'm willing to admit. It's cool to see the loot chances like this, right? Root for your opponent's players is such a weird feeling, but I'm here for it. Like the current week's opponent's players, the ones that are playing. Short. Let's sure. So, then what I really need to do is I could change this to impulse so that it's not doing that. Okay, so then what I really need to do is make it so that somewhere in here there's a set of the always repeating ones that refers to the coordinates of each of these individually to fill the chest. Oh, fuck you, Luke. I'll probably just fill one of them and just won't tell anyone that I didn't fill the other ones. Oh, and Kenny's too. Because Kenny's is actually like... Oh no, I guess if you get one, you get both, right? Okay, fuck me, dude. I haven't done Minecraft parkour in so long. Bro, I like was gonna get it the first time and then I didn't crouch after it. Will you stop flying? Okay. And then probably easiest just to do this. It's actually probably easiest to go to there. Maybe not. Okay. So then, yeah, if you can get this, which wait. No, the reason why it was so easy is because yeah, you can just reach this from here. But you can't reach that. So I'd probably just get rid of this chest and just put this. Van Jefferson touchdown, I just fucking cut him. Wager, you take this a little bit too seriously. Can I say that? Like, brother, it's Van Jefferson. You weren't gonna start him and no one's gonna pick him up because of this touchdown. It is not that big of a deal. You've never been able to do Kenny's Tower? I love that. That makes me so happy. So then, yeah. So I'll probably just have a string of repeating ones with coordinates to each of these chests. And, okay. There is a hair on my mouse pad and I kept putting my pinky down on it. Like when I put my mouse down and my pinky was like on the desk, I kept putting the pinky on the hair and it was the most annoying feeling. Yeah, so I'll have to do probably one command block per tower. Yeah. I'll have to do one command block per tower and it'll constantly update these. And then just at the time of spawning, it should pick one, but then that will update before it gets to the next block. So it'll spawn like tower 1, which has, say it's this tower. It'll take it with whatever contents are in the top of it at the time, place it, and then that will update because it's constantly running extremely fast, so that by the time it gets to tower 2, even if that's the same tower, this will have updated and gets placed in a different loot. It should work like that. I was never gonna start him, but I wanted to not remove the touchdown. You ready to trade me Olave for 2026 first? Or am I gonna have to wait for week 14? Yeah, no, I have no intention of trading good players until... That's why it's so hard for me to trade Kamara, is I have no intention of trading good players until I've pretty much called it quits on the season. I mean, unless I'm not starting them, I guess. So, like, whatever. I mean, like, Keon Coleman I don't want to send, but, like, Rashid Shaheed was, like, a good player that I just wasn't really starting. So it was like, yeah, I'll drop him for a second, which ended up being a great decision. Sorry, Rashid Shaheed. Who else on my team? Oh, I was just looking at this. I thought there was one old person that I had that put up some good numbers this week on my bench. So I like Troy Franklin. Honestly, I like Trey Tucker's numbers. Cedric Tillman, Keon Coleman. Oh, I guess Madison. Yeah, like I'd probably trade Madison and be content with that. Oh, by the way, Wager, in case you were curious who the person was that was going to get 2 receptions before getting a concussion, Brandon Ayuk is who that was this week. It's 4 weeks in a row, man. That's 4 weeks. It wasn't a concussion, but like, you get what I'm saying? That's 4 weeks in a row. At least AJ Brown's back. And disgusting. Can we talk about that? AJ Brown hasn't missed yet. He probably has the most points per week. Just because he's only played 3 weeks. Stats. Season average 2024. Leaders. Stats. Season average 2024. Okay, not quarterbacks. Yeah, AJ Brown. Over Malik Neighbors, who also had some time off. But AJ Brown put up another 20-point week, whereas Malik Neighbors only put up 8. Because Wan'Dale Robinson's wide receiver 1, baby. You see why it was so huge for him to get paid right now? He's playing like shit this year. I mean, a lot of people are saying, whether me or you believe it, that a big reason he's doing it is because he wasn't in training camp and wasn't practicing with the team and stuff. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I knew he would be back this season one way or another. I still didn't. I didn't think that he would have signed a contract before the season started, but I mean, I get it, I guess. I know everyone says he's been playing like shit lately, but like, I still see why the Niners paid him. Like, hopefully he gets better, right, than the drop he had today and yada yada, but I don't know. That one's really unfortunate. But like, what? What the fuck, man? I went deep on wide receiver. AJ Brown, Chris Olave, Brandon Ayuk, just to make sure that I had like depth, and then still hit on Rashee Rice, even if I didn't spend a lot on Rashee Rice. Gave up a second, kind of, for Wan'Dale Robinson. And then spent good picks on Keon Coleman, Lad McConkey. Like, I made sure I was set at receiver. And now I'm starting next week. At least AJ Brown's back. But Wan'Dale Robinson, AJ Brown, and Cedric Tillman? Like... Yo, underrated part of America is that you can just like go pick up food from McDonald's and then get like what I guess more specifically what me and Jess do sometimes is like I'll go and get like a burger and fries from Five Guys, and then Jess will get like a burrito from Moe's. And probably well, I guess we'll get the drink from Five Guys as well because they have the freestyle machine. And so it's just like, you don't have to just like if Jess wasn't feeling a burger, but she wanted some fries with her Moe's, like she could just do that. Like, underrated, bro. Underrated. What's up, Kenny? Check this out. It's kind of cool. You know what else is underrated about America? The fact that we can go grab a burger and not get bombed. Well, that's like because of America. Let's be real about that for a second. Okay, so let's fuck around and build a loot table. I mean, I guess I can. I probably need to build a realistic loot table first. Yeah, I probably should build a realistic loot table first before I look into the rest of the stuff. I'm probably going to... Can I make... Wait a second. Can I make a loot table... that instead of just having a chance for a diamond... Wait, whoa. Why does it look like that? Oh, rolls 5. Okay. And I put the weight in, which that doesn't, but you could. It's just starting out simple. Okay. Can I make it... put multiple in there? Like, maybe it's 1 weight for a diamond, but maybe it's like... Okay, 2 weight for a diamond, but it's like 1 weight for 2 diamonds or something. That's dope. To call another loot table and return whatever that results in. That's cool. It doesn't look like you can put a maximum of 3 every time. Yeah, so you can't put a stack on a single cell. What's up, Nino? I'm gonna loot you. No! That sounds like a threat. You think he gets it? Oh, against the Steelers? That would actually be kind of cool. Yo, Aaron Rodgers 300-yard watch. Aaron Rodgers 300-yard watch. Oh, and they're losing by 2 touchdowns? Yeah, he probably gets it. That sucks. Well, they're already at they only have 25 left on this drive. So if they run the ball for 2 yards on this drive, then he's not getting it on this drive. And like, the Steelers could kill the rest of the clock. Oh, they didn't convert. Oh no, he doesn't get it. No, they needed to convert there. He had to get a touchdown on that drive. Well, no, because he can still get 25 on the next drive. How's Maze World going? Oh, Nano, check it, dude. It's so going right now. Which Nano's the only person that's gonna come in here and be like, but weren't you already doing that? And act like it's not cool as shit. But basically what I want to do is do the tower chests with something like this. So I'm gonna have the towers that get copied into the maze, the chests that are inside them are gonna be constantly refilling, so that whenever they get picked and sent into the maze, it picks whatever random one was reading. I like kind of, not really though. The other thing was, and now I'm questioning it, that all of the chests in these mazes are entities, and it would really help if they weren't. But and titties, baby. Ran to like 50 people that I knew, only drunk, and they said, fucking one person party, I shut down 12:30, ate shit on the way to McDonald's, I fucked up my hand, passed out. And better the ground with it 2:30 a.m. Nice, man. I used to believe that frat party at American University is good. Generally speaking, they're pretty ass, but I've been pleasantly surprised with the last two ones. Nice. I'm thinking that with this walker, oh no, I see why I did it the way I did. Because if I ever wanted to replay a maze, I can't refill the chests that are at random coordinates, right? Like whether a chest is here or here, I don't know. And so if I ever replay the maze, I can't just refill this chest unless I have its coordinates. But making it the first time, I could totally, like, if I took out the ability to hit replay, I could totally start using chests instead. But I think the replay feature is kind of nice. Especially because the towers are randomized even on a replay. So it adds to the replayability of the actual replay. And then thus the loot at the top of the towers will get randomized as well. So I'm gonna leave it as is. There probably is a way for me to basically... Oh, that's so funny. The way I had to do that. Because those are hopper minecarts. These are command block minecarts, but these are minecarts with chests. Which makes sense, but that's funny how I had to do that. I probably could have used other entities down here, but that is funny. If you rush a frat, I'll forever make fun of you. I have absolutely no plans of doing such. Good. Is AK-47 added yet? It was not. Really, nothing's been done to this in like a while, so. Yeah, so what I need to do then is... I don't know why I have an iron ingot. What I need to do is place the infinitely repeating ones here and just make, I don't know, why is this designed like this? Okay, yes. I don't know. Do that. And then I need to put in hard coordinates for the towers themselves. Let's get a coordinate here first. Subject to accept our trade. He's been ignoring all mine for a while. I've been pretty radio silent with the exception of the Justin Fields trade. He's a lot like me in the sense that, like, if you just send an insulting trade, he'll literally just, like, err on the side of rejecting everything you send. No consideration. Like, he'll hold a grudge, basically. 15, negative 36, 4. 15, negative 36, 4. But I don't actually want to do that yet because I want to make a loot table. So this potion of regen, golden apple. So I want the netherite upgrade smithing template. I don't know what the fuck that item is. He was absolutely livid for no reason. I was dying when he brought it up in chat. I want to rub it in the Drew Lock has more fantasy points this week. That'd be kind of funny. It'd be a little bit obnoxious. If you do it right, like, it'd be good. But don't be a Luke about it. Okay, so yeah, so then I need to go through and make an actually good loot table for this. Yeah, the books can kind of still be in there. I don't want leather shit or chainmail shit. Iron, I guess, can be in here. Oh, fuck. Gotta switch my mouse buttons here. Did I skip over the iron hat? Yeah, I did. It's like looking at the pattern of it all, and I was like, I keep deleting 2 items at a time, but I didn't do that at the start. Actually, I don't know that I want iron to be... I don't know what keeps popping up on my screen, by the way. Y'all can't see it. Oh, it's Sleeper. Why is it doing that? Is Sleeper like updating every couple seconds and it keeps popping up? Damn, Russell 28. Sheesh. I don't know. Russ being worth a 5 is, even with the 28 points this week, is not crazy. Like, if he ever ends up in someone's lineup, they would be happy to have gotten him for a 5. Or like, they would probably rather have the 5, sorry, is what I meant to say. Dude, the Steelers are really about to run this entire clock out and then score. Because they can get another first down. Alright, honestly, I'm pulling up the game. I'm sorry, stream's not exactly killing it right now. If I do that, but that's fine. What is it? NBC? Just go to YouTube TV. Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because both my dad and brother are watching, and they'll get pissed if I kick them off. Huh. Guess I'm not watching it. Stream Eats? Thanks, Kenny. Can't wait to see Brent trade him for a 4th. That's gonna be the funniest thing. That's gonna be so good. You should take him back for a 4th. Not shocked he lost a trade. Lost a Brent in the trade. He asks way too much. I don't know. Russell Wilson for a 5th seems like Brent was really going out on a fucking limb there. Oh man. Breece Hall with 26 though. I love that Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams have the same number of targets, and Garrett Wilson's done more with them. It makes me very happy. It also makes me very happy that Conklin has 4 receptions for 7 yards and a touchdown. The only yards he has is 7 yards. But he has 12 points. That's good. Because he's a tight end who had 4 receptions for a touchdown. Zorline really missed another field goal. Oh, home slice. He's missed 5. He's 8 for 13. Sirloin. Oh, the field goal got blocked? Okay. I offered JJ for Baker Ingram in his first. He said no. That's pretty crazy. I feel like it's probably because... So first off, let's just say, for sake of round numbers, JJ's worth 3 firsts. There's 1 first already in there. So then, is Baker and Evan Ingram worth 2 firsts? I would say Evan Ingram's probably worth less than a first, but Baker's probably worth more than a first at this point. Like, can I say that out loud? And Brent definitely thinks so. And that's assuming Brent wants JJ for the cost of 3 firsts. Right? Like, he might be valued at 3 firsts, but if you don't want to send that, then he's not worth that. Right? Because he didn't want to trade his first. That's also fair. That's also fair. His first is worth more than a normal first that would be used to trade for Justin Jefferson. I was going to drop him a week before they announced he was going to play. Just because Fields is playing so good. Yeah. What the market is for Lamar Love in the league. There's no way you trade him. They're not on the table. I was just wondering what the market is for him. Nice. It was even value on KTC. Yeah, he probably just doesn't want JJ. He probably wants just more pieces. His team's bad. So it doesn't help him to trade a couple of pieces for JJ to like round out his team as a bunch of elite players. Like he needs more pieces to be a good team. He said he'd be interested in it with the 2026 pick. JJ valued over Mahomes by 2K. Oh god, showing Luke KTC might be the worst thing that ever happened.
And you're a loser.
But I also would not do that. But it'd be interesting if you could try to do like JJ for CJ or something. Fine, Tua for JJ. Luke lives and dies by the Bible, and I hate it. Yeah, I know. He also lives and dies by KTC. It's really annoying. Love for JJ? Yo, Kenny, I'm sorry, man. You got to, bro. Especially because don't you also have somebody? Yeah, you got Gino. Brother, love for JJ? Luke should not do that, by the way. Luke. But if I was Kenny, I would. In an absolute heartbeat. Luke gets love, I get JJ, Kenny gets May. 4-team trade. Love's my favorite player in the NFL. It have to be JJ and Trey Stevens start negotiations? I hate you so much, Kenny. I hate when people play with a bias. Ooh, I'm gonna do... This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna do... that. Probably something like that. Somebody trick. I'll just delete that. Get rid of the nuggets. Get rid of the food and the XP and feathers. I kind of want to keep some of that stuff, but... Okay. So that's kind of a basis. It's not a great basis, but it's a basis. I want Purdy from your dad. Is Purdy the new name for sex? Oh, man. And he offered Lamar and more for like everyone on my team. Oh man, should have done it. I love that Rodgers isn't about to throw for 300. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. Jets losing is great. But Rodgers not hitting 300 is my favorite. Like, this is why I like the NFL. Is stupid little shit like this. I don't want to be reminded that none of it matters. I want to think that this matters. This is why the NFL is the best sports league. Thank you, Nano. Yo, Dak for Gino? Kenny's the worst person to trade with. All right. So I need to put let's I'm not gonna have a bullet in here. I need to know what the names of all of those things are. That's kind of annoying. Clown boots. So it's just gonna be the name of the file. I hope that'll be good. Let's do that. Put this in the armor area. And I'm gonna do it by type instead of by section, whatever. I don't actually know that I'm gonna include iron. We'll see. That, yeah. So clown boots. I don't know what a good number is. I don't know that I want to keep ingots in here either, actually. Probably just ended at diamond and netherite scrap. But I honestly, you don't really want diamond to show up in here because it'll take up one of the 5 slots. 5. And I don't think I want an iron sword in here. Not unless it's enchanted. Not with feather falling, but I don't know, something like that. When I'm serious, my trades are probably the best at anyone in the league. Problem is, I don't like being serious. No way. Wager and Luke know that Wager and Luke know that I have the most level head. And Kenny will soon find out that I have the most level head when it comes to a trade. I can explain every trade and what it should and shouldn't be. Oh my god, they score. Was it Najee? Nice. And like 26 seconds left. They're probably just gonna like run it. Like they're probably not even gonna try and throw 24 yards. Like the ball will probably not travel 24 yards after the kickoff. You do in fact trade RB1s for not RB1s. Nice. If I didn't get injured, I'd be the best basketball player of all time type message. Who? Oh, the when I'm serious, my trades are probably the best. Problem is I don't like being serious. That's so fucking funny that the Jets aren't just losing to the Steelers, man. They're supposed to be a good defense that allowed 37 points to Russell Wilson on the Steelers. I'll defend the Kyron trade even though I probably lost it. I got a high-end wide receiver who's only 24 for an RB1. Who's averaging less than 4 yards carrying with decrease in value when Puka and Cup comes back. I would definitely defend that trade at the time. I think that was extremely fair trade at the time, both sides. I mean, just like maybe I would say Kenny lost it, but honestly, I feel like I was high on the Detroit receiver as well. Straight up the second round. Exactly, you went from third to the second round as well. So it's like you already didn't really lose it, except for the fact that you definitely did lose it because Kyron's been better. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely have called that fair at the time. Right, because Kyron was definitely better at the time, so you needed something to, you know, upgrade back with, which was basically from a 2 to a 3. I think I absolutely fleeced JP, though. Wandale in a 3 just for a second? Can we talk about that? That is crazy, dude. I mean, it's probably an early 2, admittedly, but it's gonna be an early 3. So it's like, it really was just a 1-round trade down for Wandale Robinson outright. Yeah, they just ended the game. Rodgers didn't hit 300 again. Yes! Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That makes me so happy. And then, yeah, of course, me and Brent had no one going, so it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, honestly, with all these injuries happening, my team's going to be better. Because I'm going to start people that aren't fucking Brandon Ayuk doing this shit every week. Yo, but also, Sam Laporta, dude. Sam Laporta had 1, 2, 3, 4 games last season with less than 4 receptions. He has not had 5 receptions this season. You know what? I'll count the 4s as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 7 games last season with 4 or less receptions. He already has 6. It's been 6 games. What's the asking price for Ayuk? I mean, probably not much different than what I drafted him at, if we're being honest. I mean, I know he's not worth that anymore, so there's that, but I mean, I'd do a first for Ayuk, even though I know you won't do that. Because you can't and wouldn't anyway. I don't know. I mean, if there's some player I could get out of it and a second, maybe I'd consider. I also want to see what happens with this injury first, right? Like, if he's coming back in 2 weeks, then we'll be all right, but... And your dad already said no. Yeah, I've tried getting him from my dad as well. I think at the very least it's going to be a high asking price, but even then, I just don't know that you're going to get him unless you replace him with another good QB and a high asking price, right? Like if you give him, you don't have anyone on your team that he wants. I'm trying to think who he would want. I mean, like, honestly, if you just kind of wanted to, like, if Kenny, for some, like, if I'm trying to think of like a three-way trade that would make this all work. But I mean, like a love for Purdy kind of trade. For Dak in a 2025 third. And he said no. Yeah, that, I mean, I would say no. It would at least have to be Dak in a second, but he would still probably say no. Oh, it's for Purdy for JJ. For JJ. See my way into giving Devontae Adams to your dad for a player I want from him. Let me check my dad's team, because that sounds extremely possible. I know he's been hype about Chubb. I mean, the rest of his team's kind of fucking old. He always gets Kittle, but he has traded me Kittle before, so I'd be curious if, and he has Kelsey, so I'd be curious if you could get Kittle off of him if you wanted him. He probably still values Cook pretty highly. I mean, if you want Kareem Hunt, maybe, but I think Dad's happy that he picked him up, so he might just try and hold on to him, unless you're willing to like way overpay. Outside of that, you start looking at the bench, and it's like, who else do you even want? I mean, if you're high on either of the Browns receivers, now that Deshaun Watson's out, you probably get a Browns receiver in like a third-round pick. Maybe even a second. I don't know how he values Devontae Adams. But also, my brother, what's up, Brandino? Jesus, what? How you been, man? I asked on Kittle, he never responded. Yeah. I like the idea of Cook or Pacheco. Problem is, I hate your dad's team. Yeah. Yeah, if you wanted either Browns receiver or, fuck, I forgot my train of thought now. I don't know how high he is on Devontae Adams. I don't remember. Oh, Jake. My other brother is a Jets fan as well. Luke, I am Chupapa. So you might be able to trade Devontae Adams over here as well. Yeah, I know he's big on Devonta Smith. I think he's big on Hurts and Gibbs. Unfortunately, he's pretty big on Reed. You could probably try it 1-for-1. And just see what he says. But he's pretty high on Reed. He's been disappointed with Sutton, I know that. Obviously he likes Brees. I haven't really heard anything about any of these other guys. He's super high on Fields. No one's taking Fields from him. Pittsburgh will retire my jersey is his fucking nickname. I think he's kind of high on Warren, but I think it's because he hates Najee, not because he's actually high on Warren. And he's pretty high on Komet. I mean, that's really all. I mean, I would say start with Jaden for, but the problem is Jaden Reed's 24, so you're gonna have to give up more than that for sure. But you could try. You might be able to get away with like Jaden and like down, at least downgrading a 2 to a 3. It might be Jaden, or sorry, Devontae Adams, and downgrading a 2 to a 4 for Jaden Reed. But that's probably your best bet, because I imagine you want Jaden Reed. Jake Depp has a grudge on me. That's fair. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You might be shit out of luck. I have to keep copying and pasting this shit. Oof. Clown boots. I guess I'll do helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. Oh fuck, that's annoying. I can't even do this. Helmet. Oh jeez. helmet, chest plate, Viking boots. Dak and Hawk for Purdy's interesting. He won't do it. Yeah, no. He's probably not going to do it 2-for-1 for Purdy. Because to put it to boil it down to like one simple sentence, he needs to see the value. So you would probably have to give him someone more value. Like, your best way is honestly to give him someone more valuable than Purdy, but then also snag a pick along with it. But all of that being said, whoever you give him is probably going to have to be a quarterback. And you don't have a quarterback more valuable than Purdy. That's the problem. So, yeah. Cousins, Pearsall, and a 2027 second for Purdy sound fair. You can say whatever you want sounds fair. He's not going to do it. See, that's the thing with this, Luke. I don't know if you've learned this, but the people in this league aren't computers on Madden. And that's what your issue is. I have a bunch of mid at QB. No, your issue is you just assume that, like, oh, JJ's worth 3 firsts. So, like, if I put him on the table, I'll get 3 firsts and I can turn my team around with these 3 firsts. It's like, no, like, you need to find someone that's offering 3 firsts. Dak, Kirk, Darnold are all the same. Just in different stages of their career. But, like, actually. Alright, so Clown. And then, what's the next one? Emerald, Firefighter, Fur, Reaper, Samurai, Warden. 6 more, so there's 7 total sets. Jeez. Emerald. Boots, helmet, firefighter. What's the price on Kyler, by the way? I was interested but figured he ain't on the board. He's not realistically on the board, no. I mean, yeah, you don't, because I'm kind of similar to Purdy on that one, where it's like I would need him to be replaced with a quarterback, but you don't really have anyone good enough or young enough for that to be like worth it for me in any way, unless you overpaid on the second half of the trade. So it's like if you did like Dak, I mean, just throw a number out there, like Dak in a first, like I'd probably do it. Yeah. But it's like you won't because you don't have a fucking first. Right? So it's like you could maybe make something happen, but you're not going to like it because you're going to have to overpay because of the way I look at Kyler. Especially because I think I value Kyler more than anyone else in this league. So, like, once that happens, once someone values a player more than everyone else in the league values that player, what's the scientific word? The entropy. That entropy has minimized. I think that's what I wanted to say. Minimize? I don't even fucking know. But something like that. Kyler is to you what Love and Geno is to me. Probably more like Geno. And obviously Love is more like Purdy. But yeah, it's like, in theory, you could get Geno off of Kenny's team. You're just paying way more than you want to. And Lamar, for that matter, yeah. Where it's like, there is a price, but you would have to replace that person relatively well and then probably still overpay. And at that point, it's like, it's just not going to be worth it for anyone to try and do that. Until they become a person that values Lamar, Kyler, Love, Geno more than we do. Fully convinced I have the best QB room in the league. Doesn't Max have CJ and Jaden? That's a pretty solid one. But I mean, you two are pretty head and shoulders 1 and 2 on that one. Actually, yo, can we sleeper talk right now? Brent's quarterback room, especially if apparently Russ keeps this job. But like, Herbert hasn't been performing, and that's probably going to continue, at least from a fantasy perspective, just because of who their coach is. But we've seen Herbert before. Herbert has the potential, at least, right? Baker has potential. Like, Derek Carr is probably has had his best weeks behind him at this point. But like, I don't know, man. I think Brent's QB room is definitely underrated. I don't think it's the best. I'm not stretching that far, but I do think it's like the most underrated QB room. Maybe besides mine. Can we also talk about mine? Like, I don't have any elite quarterbacks. I'm not trying to put myself in the Kyler or in the Lamar discussion. But like, Kyler has potential, and we'll kind of see more of it next week when he plays a garbage defense. No, he plays the Chargers. Whoops, I got them mixed up. I thought he was playing the Jaguars for some reason. We'll see it at some point. Does he play the Chargers soon? Is that what I was getting hyped about? Or did I just completely get confused? Maybe it was Miami I was excited about? I don't know. Doesn't really matter now because he actually has a couple of hard defenses ahead of him between the Jets, Chicago, Minnesota, Chargers, New England potentially. But dude, like, honestly, part of the reason I got him, I was hoping that the Patriots would suck, like just outright suck. But then also Carolina and Los Angeles Rams, I think Kyler's gonna do numbers on them in the playoffs. I mean, obviously, I think he's gonna do numbers all the time, but being able to look at someone's stats or look at someone's schedule and just be like, oh, that's gonna be nice. I mean, Trevor Lawrence gets Las Vegas and Tennessee, and hell, the fucking Jets, right? Like, my quarterbacks are pretty well set for the playoffs. So it's harder to tell with skill positions because it kind of depends on like for a halfback, they have to play a garbage team. So like, I guess Cleveland, but that would be the finals. And then like these, I mean, the Dolphins aren't going to be beating San Francisco or Houston significantly enough for Devontae Chain to just keep running. But can we please get a couple Glock shots? Oh no, yeah, I get you. Yeah, there's small, sometimes chat gets addicted to it. Whoops, I'm hitting like a bunch of buttons that make no sense. 6, there we go. There you go. Just for the homies. No, I get that. I get that. No, that's one of the most respectable requests that I've gotten from a viewer. I'm about to take down Max in the redraft, which makes me happy. Hence why I called Kyler one of the best picks. And I've been trying to get Trev. Yeah, I mean, obviously Trev has underperformed. I think Kyler has underperformed. But I also think Bo Nix has overperformed. And so they've all kind of... Like, actually, now I'm curious. Hold on. How do I... Is this leaders? No, it's trends. Trades. I guess I should just go like this. And take off free agents. And go quarterback. And go 2024 season. And go here. So Kyler has done better. He's got 351. And then Trevor's got 340. This is projection. Fuck me. I was like, man, 400's a lot. Yeah, there it is. Kyler's at 120, Bo Nix at 113, Trevor at 103. Like, they've all, like, because Kyler's underperformed, and then Trevor's underperformed, so they're still as far apart as they can be, because Bo Nix overperformed, he's, like, between them, so now all three of my quarterbacks are, like, right there together. It's kind of annoying. I'm Bo Nix's #1 hater? Yeah, I know that. Bo Nix for love, straight up. 15's playoffs. 14 is regular season. Want to package Chase and Pittman for a quarterback and 2 solid receivers? Oh my god, what the yeah, and I want to buy a house for $5. I only say that because I know the caliber quarterback you're talking about. And like, you're probably gonna have to trade Chase for that quarterback straight up. So Pittman for the 2 solid receivers is just not gonna happen. I'll do Love and 3 firsts for Bo Nix and the rights to Alvin Kamara for 3 weeks. That would be the collusion that Brent was concerned about. If we loan players to each other. That would be collusion. Samurai, and then Warden's the last one. I don't know why I didn't copy and paste this, but whatever. Okay. And then Iron's possible, but it's less possible. The boots will have feather falling if they do. Actually, I kind of like enchanting the boots. Oh, wait. I can enchant these, can't I? I have no future at QB. But I can get one. But I won't like when I have to. Yeah. Your best bet, Luke, is to get rid of at least 1, probably 2 of those quarterbacks as soon as possible at the end of the season, even if you sell them low. Just because, like, even if Kirk plays next year, that's probably basically the last one that he's usable on. And Sam Darnold, it's like, even if he finds a new team to play on next year, he would have to be good to keep that job, and he's probably going to go to a team like the fucking Raiders or some shit, right? Like, he's not gonna go to an elite team. So it's like Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins, it's like, you gotta just sell them low. Honestly, straight Darnold now for literally anything. Yeah, I mean, honestly, or Kirk for literally anything. But you have to find someone that wants to buy him. Try your dad taking down Brent in redraft. Nice. I straight up like haven't been paying attention to redraft. I know I said that I just beat Max, but that's only because I was really happy to see a green bar today. A second for and put a smile on your face. No, I'm not paying a second for either of them. I'm good enough at quarterback now. I was considering it before when, like, I put more thought into it. Because initially I was like, I really wanted Darnold because I am high on the idea of Darnold, but practically looking at his future, he's got no future. I can't like, if the Vikings didn't have JJ McCarthy, oh bro, I'd consider a first for Darnold. Like, I would definitely do a second, but it's just like, yeah, no, it's like, he's not going to be starting for the Vikings next year, and he probably won't start for whatever team he might start for whatever team he goes to next year, but even if he does, they're gonna suck. It's gonna be the Panthers, right? Like, he's just gonna go back or some shit. So actually, that's the other thing. Where else would he even go? Miami? Like, the Rams? I don't know what Geno's contract is up to, but what do you want from Murray? Throw it out there. I basically already said, like, I want a quarter. Like, I don't even know that I would do this. I'm leaning yes, but basically Dak in a first is the idea of what I would want for Murray. Where it's like, I would need a quarterback to replace him, but I would also need, like, because you don't have a quarterback that can properly replace him, I would need, like, an overpayment on the second half of that. Yeah, and I know that you don't have a first, so that doesn't even help. So I'm gonna do feather falling 2 on those boots. Okay, so oh, I need to put the fuck. I need to put the weapons in here too. Are these really called the nunchucks of haste? Sword of haste? Bro, if you did this to a different piece of armor and something, I'm gonna vomit. 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 I'm just gonna open all the files. I'm just gonna check myself. I'm not gonna sit here and wait. I guess I'll put it down here. Oopsies. I would take Dak in the 3rd for Gino. You have Gino, but I have Judge Judy. I'm not big on him, Luke. Unfortunately, like the value's there, but I'm just not big on that guy. I don't know why you had to send that privately in DMs, but I guess I'm gonna respond privately by not disclosing who that was about. But yeah, no, I'm just not big on him, unfortunately, for you. If you had a no, I mean, the fact that it calls Brent a contender at 1 and 5 is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. And gives him the #1 QB rank. Why am I the #1 wide receiver rank? What is this? So I don't get unwanted opinions. Oh my god, those are your best picks? Are those all of your... Do you have 5 total picks? Bro, straight up, Kenny's the next worst on picks. And he has 2 firsts, 4 seconds, a 3rd and 2 fourths. Yeah, straight up, Luke, you could get all 3 of your firsts back and you would still have the worst picks in the league. Oh, you have 9? It probably doesn't show the fifths, so that's probably something. I don't know why it doesn't show what the last one would be, though. Is it like another 5th in 2027 or something? What do you want for your 4th this year? It's so rude. Yo, I'm happy to have JP rebuilding out here. Holy shit. I didn't really even notice. I mean, his team's not great, but he's got 2 first, 2 second, and his wager second. Kenny's first is probably, but I mean, he's literally gonna pick probably 1-1, call it whatever, 1-8, something like that, 2-1, and like 2-3. He's literally gonna have 4 of the first 13 picks in this draft. Like, Brent's out here getting hyped about his picks. He'll have probably like the 1-2 and like the, I don't know, call it a 1-8. So similar first round to JP. And then again with the early second rounder here. But he doesn't then also have another early second rounder. That's just crazy. But he does have 4 thirds? Brent. What are we doing? But he does also have an extra first and second and third and fourth next year because thanks, wager. Oh, God. That's right, it's a real thinker, huh? I was trying to find a better way to do it because it's kind of similar to the one before it. And they both make sense. And, like, I should at least consider them. But it's like... I don't know. I don't know. Yo, shout out Aiden O'Connell. Best quarterback in your room. I need to actually play Minecraft here. JP just needs running backs and a second quarterback. And Anthony Richardson to remember how to play football, and he's a top 3-4 in Dynasty easy. I mean, hey, he's got 2 firsts and 2 early seconds. He could easily get Ashton Janty and somebody else to be his halfbacks and a quarterback. Like, he's got potential. I don't think, because whatever quarterback he would have would be a rookie quarterback. I don't think that he'll I don't actually think he's really good. He might go for Ashton Janty, but besides that, like, I don't really know that he's going for halfbacks next year, because I don't think he expects to win next year either. The way he was like talking to me about his team, like he was like talking about building for the future, like I don't really think that he thinks he's gonna win next year. Let's see what our brother says. 7 catches, 16 Ted. Yeah, JP's wide receivers are fucking crazy. That's why I was so happy that I got Wandale off of him. I had to force myself to trade with JP. And then when he offered a pick of his with Wandale, I was like, wait, I'm getting 2 things that I want, because that's an early rounder and Wandale just for the second that I was basically going to offer anyway. The reasoning was because I kept trying to offer my second for Wandale and he wouldn't do it. He really wanted wagers. And then I was like, I didn't even offer it. He was like, I could probably give you like another third in compensation or something. And I was like, yeah, what? Like, I didn't even respond. I straight offered the trade, he accepted, and that was it. I like JP's team situation way more than I like Brent's or wagers. Oh, yeah. I like Brent's. What I like about Brent's is his team is actually like decent right now. And he almost has the picks that JP has next year. And he has a shit ton of picks the year after. So yeah, Brent is, I mean, I don't think Brent's gonna be as dominant as he thinks he's going to be, because he just straight up can't hold on. Like, a big thing about fantasy football is chances. You have to have chances. That's why I'm so big on like always keeping my team full, as far as like the IR spots, obviously the taxi spots and stuff like that. I really try to make sure to keep my team full, because it's like you just need chances, because you can't predict fantasy football. I don't care what you say. You cannot, like, you can have your opinions and you should build your team around them, But it's like what you really should be doing instead is just giving yourself as many chances to succeed as possible and just hoping it works. Because like you might have a season like I'm having in Dynasty where 4 weeks in a row, like you lose Rashee Rice for the season, and then you lose I'm skipping someone, but Devon Chain in the middle of a game. Oh no, I'm not. Devon Chain in the middle of a game who's out for a couple of weeks, and then Olave in the middle of a game who's out for a couple of weeks, and now Ayuk in the middle of a game who's probably out for the season. Like shit just happens, and you cannot predict that. Let alone predicting the fact that Olave and Ayuk have severely underperformed this season. Right? It's like you can't really. That he'll just send it in chat. Yeah, you can't really predict any of that, so you just need as many chances as possible. You just need chances. Maybe Wandale pops off, maybe, you know, Troy Franklin pops off, Keon Coleman, Lad McConkey. You know, you need the backups for the halfbacks that the chance that they, you know, fall apart. Like, you just need chances. So what can I do to close this deal? I don't know, man. It's like I just don't really want to trade Kyler unless I'm looking at the trade and being like, oh my god, I'm confidently winning that. And like, you're offering good trades, but like that's kind of the problem, you know? It's like, and you don't really have the picks to make up for it, so I don't know. I'll have to look at it more later. I'll have to kind of look at what picks you do actually have. I was trying to look at your players, but like, I don't know. I'll have to look at like how they're performing this season, because obviously I haven't been looking into how your players have been performing. Like, I don't know how good Dak's been doing or anything like that, or even Sam Darnold. I haven't really looked into much, so I'll have to like look into it. But I don't have that answer right now. Balloon X Emerald Sword. Cool. X Fire Axe. That's fair. I don't think I hit that in the correct location, but it looks like I did. Glock's already up there. Ice Katana is apparently actually Ice Katana, which is good to see. Whoopsies. Oh wait, I'll just paste it twice. I accidentally hit cut. Iron Katana. I guess. No. Fuck you. Fuck the Iron Katana. Reaper Scythe. I don't know what the difference is, but feel free to let me know. And the Nunchucks of Haste, which are really sort of haste because I fucking hate you. I just realized that I need this the other way around. Okay. These are all gonna be 10. Ooh, I just realized that you could get literally 5 helmets out of this. Yeah, I'll have to make different loot tables that have different odds. I'll have to make different loot tables that have different odds. And then they apply to different chests. But that is not a right now problem. Okay. And then yes, all these have 10 odds, so I need to go through the books because I want books to be in there as well. I also want the... Is it Enchanted Apple? That's different from the Golden Apple. I think I need that. So this is going to be that. No, he's not sending Allen. Straighten won't respond to anything, probably, but he's definitely not sending either of the Rams receivers or Josh Allen. Those I can guarantee you. So I'm really, really fucked after this year, and I'm here for it. Don't trade Luka quarterback. I kind of like that idea of that Wombo comp. I know this is exactly why Luke was saying not to say anything to Kenny or Wager. But deliberately not trading Luka quarterback so that his team sucks in a year or two is kind of a funny bit. I can blow it up easily. I guess. Placements in your players are only as value as the most any of one of us are willing to pay. Chances are it's not as much as the Bible hasn't valued at. I want to package Pittman and Dak for a quarterback, but no chance anyone does it. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. Which is funny because if I win the chip, I'm probably blowing it up. Really? I guess, because at that point you got 10 years before it becomes a problem again. But like, you can only draft, like, you have to keep some people. Because I made, exactly, yeah, no, like, I kind of don't hate that idea. And then it makes it more fun for the rest of us. He only says this because there's been 5 people that told him his team's gonna suck after this year. Yeah, I don't actually believe he's gonna do it. There's no way he has the self-control to do that. I've never seen him do it in Madden, and I don't expect him to do it here. Enchanted Apple. What was the netherite tablet thing? There you go, Nano. Oh, fuck. Fuck. There we go. Netherite upgrade smithing template. I don't know what the fuck that it's gonna be. I do like the idea of a couple of potions of regen, though. Luke, I'm sorry, man. I'm not reading your messages when it's 5 of the same thing in a row and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I would say it's gonna be funny when you get bounced around one. That's just gonna suck, man. You feel like your team's the only one prepared for winning now in the future? I would just have to draft really, really good in 2026. I don't know, man. Do you see my team? Bro, I have like the youngest team in the league. I'm pulling this shit back up. I know I like X'd out of it deliberately because of this. But we're doing this. The amount of draft capital he has is insane. I love that Luke is dead last on total value, but it's because his yellow section is so tiny. But it's like, yeah, literally it's me, Kenny, kind of Max, and Luke that have the highest towers before the yellow kicks in. But no, I mean, you look at my team, dude. Halfback's probably my worst because I'm gonna lose Kamara and Connor pretty soon. But presumably Connor gets replaced by Benson, and then I still have A-Chain, Josh Jacobs, Benson, and hopefully I have the backup for A-Chan and Jacobs as well. So I like either way, like I've got the starting halfback for Carolina, Miami, and Green Bay. Just like period. And I also have the starting halfback for Las Vegas for however long that lasts because I got 3 of those as well. So it's like I have the starting halfback for 4 teams. Whether they're good or not is whatever. And it's like if those teams draft a new halfback, I might have to, you know, draft that person as well, put him into my taxi, see what they turn into. But it's like I've got the starting halfback for 4 teams. My oldest quarterback is Kyler at like 27. I mean Jameis, but that's I don't really count that, right? I have 2 24-year-olds and a 27-year-old at quarterback. I've got the entire future at halfback for 4 teams. AJ Brown is 27 or 28 or something like that, so he's starting to get up there. But Rashid Rice is whatever, like gonna be 25 when he comes back next season. Olave is 25, and Ayuk's gonna be like 27 or 28 when he comes back next season. But then I still have the future of, I mean, hopefully the future of the Chargers receiving core, Bills receiving core. Wandale's solid. I wasn't really getting him necessarily for the future until I realized he's 23. Like, I already liked Wandale just because he had so many targets. And then I saw he was 23, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get him. Just off the sheer chance that he turns into something. Adonai Mitchell, Troy Franklin, Trey Tucker, all are in great positions. I mean, Adonai Mitchell's probably in the worst of them, despite having the most value. But Troy Franklin and Trey Tucker are starting to pop off. So if they start to become the wide receiver one of the Broncos and the Raiders, that's not exactly a valuable position to be in, but it's the wide receiver one of some team. And then a couple of, risk taking. Another Broncos guy, Browns guy, the other guy, Jerry Rice Jr. Couple other young guys that I would hope would turn out. And Sam Laporta, I was fucking hoping would do something, man, but he's getting literally like a quarter of the receptions that he was getting last year. But even then, though, Colby Parkinson's fine. Like, I started him this week. He didn't do great, I don't think, but he put up 6 points. Yeah, that wasn't great. I shouldn't have started him this week, but he was projected 10, and I got excited when I saw that. But I'm actually hyped about Theo Johnson. Honestly, of all four of my tight ends, the one that I like the most is Theo Johnson. Can I say that? Can I say that? Like, I don't know, man. He's playing every fucking snap as a rookie. And he's starting to actually get receptions. He didn't get any today because they sucked today. And because all the receptions went to Wandale and Malik Neighbors. But especially if either of them miss any time, Malik Neighbors, Wandale, it's like, I'm set with Theo. I said winning now. You are not winning the chip this year. Bold, man. You're about to point to the last 4 weeks that I've played poorly, even though I've literally lost an entire wide receiver one in each of those 4 weeks. And a huge part of my team is that a lot of them are rookies, so they're still figuring it out. Like, Lad McConkey is only improving. Keon Coleman should only be improving. Tillman's not a rookie, but is only in a better position now than he used to be. So it's like I keep getting people that are going to be better later than they are now. So it's like I wouldn't be so sure about that, man. Draft a healthier team. Yeah, fucking apparently, dude. Honestly, what I'll give you guys that I keep hiding from myself is that I got to be dead honest. Trevor Lawrence, I wouldn't say was a bad pick, but he was definitely an overdraft. Sam Laporta may straight up have just been a bad pick. Ayuk may straight up have been a bad pick. Olave may straight up have been a bad pick. So it's like I traded out of the first round to get a bunch of second and third rounders that all suck as well. So I'm basically building my team out of AJ Brown and and Kyler Murray and a bunch of fifth and below rounders and just hoping that it works. But it is. I mean, Kamara had his worst week of his literal career. The fewest yards he's ever put up in a game this week, so that's not gonna happen. But on the contrary, Josh Jacobs finally got a receiving touchdown. I like Laporta, but I thought he was tight end 3 in Dynasty. Yeah, my thing with Laporta is I just want him to be tight end 3. I didn't necessarily think he was guaranteed to be tight end 1, but I just figured he was so young on such a high power offense after doing so good last year. I figure he can't fail. Even if he's not tight end 1 every year until he retires, I was like, he's got to be tight end top 5, right? There's always that group of tight ends that lasts for a while, right? And I was like, he's got to be in that group, and as long as I secure that, I'm set. And then I didn't fucking do that, and I'm so pissed. How do you guys feel about me offering Dak and Pittman for Herbert? Have you seen how Herbert's playing? It's interesting because I don't think Brent would do it. Like, I actually don't think Brent would do it. But also, like, you probably shouldn't do that, even if Brent would do it. Pulling out. Have a great night. See you, Kenny. No, Brent has Baker and Herbert. Just get them both off, Brent. He does really value both, unfortunately for you. Oh yeah, I wanted to. It's the netherite template, but I don't. How do I know like what the? How do I? Is there a way I can just get like a list of all those items? Huh. Oh. Yeah, this should do the trick. Netherite upgrade smithing template. That's really what it's called. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Jesus. Yeah, but think about it from Brent's perspective, though. He's not trying to win now. So he doesn't, like, want Dak. He probably thinks that by the time Brent has any chance of winning, which honestly, even just next year, Herbert will be better than Dak. And, like, I guess he's, and especially for the however many years after that, I guess he's getting Pittman, but, like, that's if he wants Pittman. Pittman hasn't been really doing that great. Yes, I've included extra value with trading to Brent. You guys have been mortal enemies so far, so it'd be like trading to a division rival. Yeah. I would have done it too, Luke, if it makes you feel any better. I've been high on Pittman since he was a rookie, honestly. I still think he's got a bright future if Anthony Richardson is useful, but that's a decent if. Because what was so good about him before is that he didn't have a risky quarterback. He had just consistent 10 targets a game, and it was just up to him to make value out of that, and he kept doing it. But now it's like, even if he gets the targets, sometimes just like all over the place. It's like, yeah. I'll give you a third for him. That's hilarious that you wouldn't even give him a second for him just to accept the upgrade. What else do I want to add to that? It's always ancient history. Oh, what's that hammer? Mace. sure. I'd only do that if I dish stack got Herbert in the process. Get Herbert in a third for Dak and Pittman. Well, I don't have a second in 2025. I don't want to trade it in 2026 picks. I forgot Mace is in the update. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of wild. Yo, Totem of Undying. Give it a one weight chance of showing up. Nah, that'd be stupid. But I probably am gonna put Mace into this pool. I don't know. Someone tell me why I shouldn't. What are some other things that were in this? Fire aspect sword. I could do something like that. I hate ones that have a capped roof. Like, let me just fly around the top of you. I love that all of this shit's still here because it was all just wooden and leather. Maybe. Whoops. What was all this shit? There was only one that had an extra item in it, yeah, and it was the netherite template. Okay. I already put a miss in here. That kind of makes sense. Oh, the density book. Yeah, I need to go through some books and figure out what I want to do with that. The wolf armor idea is kind of fun. You guys gonna make me climb these fucking towers. This one's kind of my fault, but also not my fault because I only actually took this tower from somebody who was working on it already. Cool. It's demoralizing. Oops. This had something in it, but it wasn't useful. A thick potion. Oh yes, so sneak 3 book. That actually could be really useful in this. What else had a roof? You had a roof. Cool. I do like the super not durable pickaxe idea. Kind of blows unless you're fighting in mid, especially the jungle one. Totem is far too OP. Base is OP in mid. Is it? This tower's meant to be fireman armor. Not. What are your thoughts on a sword that does like 10 damage but has 1 durability? I think I'd like the idea of like a grenade more. Which is like the same thing, but you would throw it. And it has like area effect. Which I guess is just like a potion of harming at that point. Lucas will load all wide receivers, so you just get guaranteed 10 points. Oh my god. You're not selling Tyler Lockett. No one wants Tyler Lockett. Stop it. Test my luck to an extra 4. He's probably worth maybe a 4. I'd definitely say he's worth a 5th. Like, he's not completely unvaluable. Like, I'll give you that, but it's also not, like, not that good. Okay, so that's kind of like everything that's already in the... Well, I guess I should probably check these. They didn't actually have... Wow, holy fuck. Oh, I like that the, yeah, gold ingot, iron ingot, diamond, and netherite. Oh, we didn't do netherite scrap. Did I tell you that I changed your tower, Luke? I think I changed your tower. Yeah, because you can't make this. You have to. You have to do that. And I think you complained and said it would be too hard for controller players, and I didn't believe you, and I still don't. So mace does more damage the higher up you are. So in something like jungle, you can jump up like 30 blocks, one shot damage, and land in water. I guess, but like you have to land the shot still. Oh, I had a Glock and a bunch of shit in that. Right. This is also one of the options for mid, by the way. So yeah, this would, you could kind of fuck somebody up with a mace in this, but also like if they knew you had a mace, which I guess would be hard to know, but if they did, like you just kind of hide. I would love more viewers. Oh my god, dogehype.com. Dogehype.com. So fucking hype, bro. Why the fuck does I have 3 iron ingots? Yeah, that's an entire ass netherite ingot. I love that. Oh, this is diamond. Yeah, that's like... Oh, that's worth it. That's not that hard. Never mind. Another ingot then. Wow, holy shit. I really do that? It's crazy. There was one I had in the middle that I was considering doing with a really hard jump, but... I didn't do it. How we didn't get banned? Because he didn't say viewers on. He said want more viewers and to rank higher on the Twitch list. Actually, what I should do is I should ban anyone that actually says out .com, because I actually don't care if people send links, but a bot that comes in here will assume that I do, and will say it with the .com. Viewers at. Wait, why did you get banned? This is viewers on. Yeah, I think it's best viewers on, and you'll get banned. Maybe visit the website. I mean, yeah, but that's honestly so specific. Like, I don't know. We'll see if something like this comes up again, and if I need to make a command out of it. But the viewers on one does work. It definitely banned Luke completely unintentionally, which was funny. Yeah, I guess I could do another ingot. Because I don't think I have that on my list yet. I don't remember what you put in the chest, but I don't really care. I still fuck with a block of diamond, by the way, but whatever. Oh, yeah, that's what we did with the block of diamond. This mid's so heat. I cooked with both of those mids. The jungle and the fire. I think your best one's the... I mean, the jungle one is actually... I don't know. I don't like the nether one, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't hate it enough to like do anything about it. But I'm not a fan of it. It's probably my least favorite of the 5. But also, to be honest, I don't really like mine. I would say mine and your nether one are probably my least favorite too. I do really fuck with nanos. I like the idea of it. It's not super fight friendly, but it like kind of is if you're like elevated. But then it's like if you are elevated, you're kind of stuck to that elevation. This one, I think there's a hair too much water, which is a little bit annoying, but I like the idea of it, and it ends up playing pretty well as long as you're careful of the water, and obviously you have the clouds and the trees and stuff. But so outside of a fight perspective, this one's my favorite. I love the parkour on this one. and just like the whole idea of it looking like the end, the towers in the middle and everything. I think this one's the coolest, but this one probably does have the best fights. My other one's wild for fighting. It is wild for fighting. No, I'll give you that. I didn't realize until we actually played it that it plays wild. Why does nobody want Lazard? He's doing so good. I've offered every person in the league for him. And him for a 4th, and they either declined or didn't answer, so I canceled after a week. That's wild. Full disclosure, that's what I did with Rashid Shaheed. I just straight up offered him for a second to everybody in the league, and then Max just accepted, and I was like, okay. Rashid for a second, I guess. I don't. Yeah, because I mean, I don't actually think like Lazard is good though, and I think as soon as Aaron Rodgers is gone, he's even worse. Because he's already wide receiver, what, 3 on his team? Second worst game of the season with 10 points. I'm not taking guys 20 and not a prominent option. I mean, he is a prominent option. No, I do have to say that. Like, check his stats and stuff. Like, I think he's leading the league in touchdowns going into this week. Like, he's like a viable player in fantasy, but the end is eh. The end doesn't bode too well for fights, but I fuck with it. I really do. Oh wait, I can test this, can't I? Oh, but it won't really do what I want it to do because it's the wrong. I haven't saved this and uploaded it yet. Let's do another right ingot. Yeah. Oh wait, I should probably put this. Ugh. X. Put it behind the clock. It's annoying. Paul Adams, Wilson, all out rank him. Lazard's touchdown merchant. But like, there's a reason that he is, right? Like that's what that's why Aaron Rodgers brought him over. So it's not that he's just like a touchdown merchant. He just gets touchdowns. Like that is actually a thing. I'm gonna do netherite ingot. Good at 2 chance. It doesn't have to be stupid rare, but. And then actually, we're gonna put you here. Going into this week, he was tied with Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, and Godwin for 5 touchdowns. Yeah. Also 2 less receptions than Jason Evans. Yeah. Yeah, no, he is like a decent fantasy receiver this year. I don't want him because I don't see any future for him, and I don't need him this year. But like, it's not crazy for you to think that he's at least worth a 4th. I would definitely say he's worth a 4th. I just don't want to give a 4th for him. But he's worth it. Anything else? There was just a bunch of books really that I wanted to add in here, and then the netherite ingot. I can go through and I mean I could put a crossbow in there, an enchanted crossbow, and an enchanted bow. Could maybe do a trident, but that felt OP. Oh, you know, fuck it. Something's overpowered. Oh no, I broke Maze World. Like, fuck off. I could just change the number. Like, fine, 5. Like, it's less common than the other weapons. Awesome. Next. Put it in there and we'll complain later. Crossbow and enchanted bow seem like something that I should do, but crossbow at least, because you can't make that in the maze. Ugh. Okay, fine. But I don't know what enchantments I want to put on it. Okay, here we go. So that's trident. Multi-shot, piercing, quick charge. That's like it. Let's do piercing 1 and quick charge 3. That way, if they can somehow get a piercing 1 book, they can make it piercing 2, and then it's actually like pretty solid. But it's not like OP yet. Piercing 1, quick charge 3. I like that. I don't know how to spell piercing. I before you accept after C. I'm gonna assume that. Piercing 1 and quick. I imagine it's underscore. I hate not knowing because there's not really a way for me to know. All right, that's fine. I do want to put that wooden pickaxe in there, but I don't know how to do the can break stuff, and I don't really care to look into it. So, anything else that'd be fun? I kind of like the idea of putting a skeleton spawn egg in just the regular chests and a zombie spawn egg in the regular chests. Eh, that's probably a waste of my time. Yeah, that's kind of everything I can think of right now. So let's save it and try it out. Save and quit. I've been waiting for this dream to turn into something, and I believe it. That was what that piano sounded like for those of you that were wondering why I just started singing. X. And then I think I just had to load in, right? Did you give a third for Mike Evans without thinking? Then send me a goddamn fourth for a guy that's better at every stat but targets. Okay, we'll dial it back a hot fucking second. Remember who's here tonight? Should have did our trade in the Rando League. Maybe, yeah. Let me check this. Okay. Oh, potions. Oh well. Are we for real? Check it. I didn't overwrite it. I saw it overwriting the other chest. There we go. Fur helmet, fur boots, iron helmet. Yeah, like this would be kind of frustrating, but you get a fucking trident out of it, right? So it's like, you know, if you looted 2 towers, I might do 6 items, just because there's a high chance you're gonna get like 2 fur boots kind of thing, or 2 helmets, even if they're not like the same type helmet. It's like, doesn't really help you to get a fucking helmet if you already have one that's better. I might do like 6 items. Well, honestly, I could probably do 7 and still have it centered. Right, so just add 1 here, add 1 here. We'll see. I could, again, just change a fucking number. That's the good thing about doing it the way I'm doing it right now. Let's do it one more time just to... Probably should have... Oh, but I do need to update shit that I saw that went wrong. Yeah, because balloon.white.name. Cool. But Reaper boots, Warden leggings, samurai hat. Well, shit, if I do any more than 5, it's like a good chance you're gonna get a full set of armor. It's like, I don't know that you deserve a full set of armor off of 1 tower. Like, I mean, if you get lucky and you get it, that's fine, but start picking people up and trading them for a 5th after they've had a good game. Watch you get this 5th for Ernest Johnson. I mean, it's not the craziest idea. It's just kind of dumb. Okay, so I need to go through the log and see what specifically had a problem. I'm a slut for a 5th round pick. See, that's where you and me differ. All of the weapons don't have valid item names. That's great. Enchanted apple is not a valid item name. That's great. Enchanted golden apple. Got it. Why did I close out of it? So ugly. One fixed. Shit, I actually have a really good trade offer for you. Sure you do, man. I'm actually gonna make that 1 chance because that seems a little bit powered, and I'm gonna make this 25. Yeah. I want you to generally get armor out of this trade. Oh my god. I guess I'll pull it up on stream so everyone can see. No, I dropped him. What? Honestly, I'm closing out a fantasy for that. What the fuck? That's cool. It actually shows the other stuff. So then, yeah, emerald sword. I need to do the MW. I did the MW colon, didn't I? Oh, I called it Minecraft. It's MW because I copied from the wrong thing. Yeah, because all these are like MW, so these work. Okay. Ugh, fuck me. Oh, those are actually Minecraft because they're iron. Cool. Save. Recompile. 1 a.m. I probably should go to bed. X. I love that you just like picking up my scraps and acting like they're valuable. No extra alerts. I like that. Ice sword, samurai hat and boots, emerald leggings and reaper boots. So yeah, it's almost a full set of armor though, and pretty, I don't want to say constant, but like possible. But I mean, hey, I guess that's the luck. Like, if I don't like it, I'll just change the odds of everything. But like, maybe I'll make a chest plate more valuable out of that or something. Picked up Mims because he's 23, and who the fuck else am I gonna pick up that could have a chance? I have an open spot mine as well, I guess. Wait, you have to find either texture set or image file of name. Huh. But it's not trying to. I found everything. You got 2 helmets, leggings, boots, and nunchucks. Seems to be like pretty decent at doing this. Don't make me go through all these files. On it. Probably the resource pack textures. Just open everything, I guess. So it said, what did it say? MS AppX data images. Bitch. Okay. I don't think this is for Minecraft. I'm not gonna tell Kenny that, but still. Sure, you could do it. Huh. I don't know. I'm just gonna deal with that one. One wording that is not gonna go away anymore. That might be where I have to get off though. So basically I need to go through the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 towers. Make a repeating block here for it, so it's constantly updating. Matter of fact. Oh yeah. Yeah, the netherite template isn't as common as I would have hoped. I think I need to at least up it to 50. Oh, and I need to change the books as well. So I still have some work to do on this. I'll probably just work on this on Tuesday. On stream then. Looks like we found something to play again. More Maze World work to do. And then a game of Blitz sounds necessary. Only Blitz. Oh, this is all... Fuck. This is all local. Whatever. It's fine.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
Oh man. Yup. Yup. That one. I really think I need to show those videos on screen for context, because that took me off guard. Wild. He's gonna go here because he wants to attack this. And then I'm gonna pin him. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Oops. That sucks. Is that new? Kinda new. I've been streaming less lately, but I kinda wanna put the bishop out here. But I feel like he gonna get trapped. And I can just play e5 whenever I want. So I'm actually just gonna castle. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. Don't mind if I do. That is a wild motherfucking move. I don't know, probably just throw it all the way back. Throw that ass in a circle. Fucking knight d4 is hilarious, because it's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? Fucking take? Oh, like to chat. GG, then resign. What do we... I mean, like... Don't act all cocky and shit. Like, oh, I'm so good, I know this is game over. Do I attack the B pawn or just attack the bishop and tell him to get the fuck off? Probably the bishop, because he actually does have to respond to that. I mean, he doesn't. Okay, but like he does. That looks fun. That looks way more fun. And then that looks even more fun. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Definitely can't get down on time. I'm up an entire... Okay, I mean, I guess I'll develop my queen. He's totally gonna sack. I kind of don't want him to. Really? Okay. He's just gonna play defensive. We're gonna waste the next 3 minutes of my life. Okay. It didn't do as much as I would have thought. Just sad. If he goes F4, that'd be hilarious. I probably should go here. So that when I push this, I could take. Whoa, crazy. Honestly, fuck it. I need some sort of imbalance on this board. This is so annoying. I should just go here. And I will gladly go 2 pieces for this rook. I should have taken that. Whatever. I'm about to get way too defensive. So stupid. Just defend everything. Okay. I didn't realize he was that low on time. That was so annoying. He defended really well. And oh my god, it was a draw. He actually fought all the way back. He actually fought all the way back. I mean, bro. It was 5.15. It reached all the way down to 5 and up to 5.51. Oh, 5.65. 5.77. 4.98. Oh, 4.73. Yeah, 4.7 to 5.7. Oh, it's 6. 4.5. And then this is where it starts to climb up. So yeah. Basically 4.7 to 5.7 for 25 moves. It just sat there. Because I couldn't figure out how to proceed, but I wasn't gonna lose it. Wild. That's it for me. Hope you guys had some fun on the stream. Be good to do things. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm out. Deuces.